Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. I'm Arman Khodaei and I'm almost 26 years old, and of course I have autism. I'm more mildly impacted by it. So living in a box. Okay, for many people with autism, well, not many. This applies more about people with Asperger's who are people with autism who are more mildly impacted, such as myself. When we are very cognitive, very self-aware or cognizant, have that great awareness of who we are and our limitations. I've noticed, even myself, I've noticed that I will make excuses. Oh, I can't do that because I have autism. This is a limitation on me. And sometimes I would try to overcome that limitation, and I did whatever I could. Sometimes I would blindly try to work on it, not knowing what I was doing. Sometimes have success, sometimes not, be met with disappointment. Sometimes I'd read books on social skills or ask other people about certain things and have success. But I've seen other people with autism, primarily online, not in person. Even though I run my groups, I haven't met too many people with this attitude, but online I see a lot of people with the attitude that I'm this way, and even though I know I can do better, I don't give a crap. The world should accept me for who I am, and the world sucks, I don't care. The world's stupid, so I don't care. Okay, it's fine to have that attitude, and it's fine to want to be who you are and everything like that, and I know that's what a lot of people, where a lot of that comes from. I have nothing against being who you are. But if you have that attitude, the world's not going to change, and you're not going to change the attitude by being all pissy. So that's what I'm saying. But there I go. I said again. Sorry, in the last video, I'm starting to become self-aware because someone mentioned that I say a lot. So I'm trying not to say that. So moving on. Here's the thing. When you feel that way, you're not allowing yourself to grow. You're placed in a box within yourself. This is who I am, and I refuse to see from any other perspective. Learning a different perspective, and I said it again, but learning a different perspective is not going to hurt you. It is not going to change you. It can only make your life better. It can only improve who you are. So one should not try to hide, put themselves in a box. Because when you put yourself in a box, that's it. That's it. That's who you are. That's where you are, and that's where you're going to stay. I see some parents, I've seen a couple of parents who tell their kids to aim low so that you don't disappoint yourself. I hate to tell you this. Alright, it's very hard to get me upset, but I really get pissed off when I see parents who are telling their kids to live crappy lives. That sucks. And I have no respect for parents like that. That is bad parenting. If you aim high, you might disappoint yourself, but you'll sure end up somewhere higher than if you were to aim low. If you aim low, you're only going to make it low. That's it. And when you aim low, you're putting yourself in a box of stupidity. And I know that's a little bit, actually, no, this is completely about living in a box, so why not? So it's very disrespectful as a parent to tell your kid to aim low, and I have no respect for that. I really don't. It just makes me upset. And like I said, there aren't too many things that make me upset, but I would rather disappoint myself aiming high and making it somewhere in the middle than being in the bottom, not living the life I want to live because of whatever. It's stupid. I really don't get that. But moving on. So I put myself in a box plenty of times, and ultimately, by identifying myself with this autism, everything like that, talking about it, that puts me in a box. So why do I always talk about this disability? Because I do it because I talk about it. I'm not trying to, with my videos, there I said it again. I'm becoming too self-conscious of that. Of course, this is how it's like whenever I'm trying to overcome any behavior, autism behavior or non-autism behavior. I will notice it, and then I'll work on it, try to get over it. So here you see me trying to get over one behavior, and this is what I do. I become very self-aware of something, I overcome it. And so I don't want any sort of limitation on me, whether it's a communication limitation, such as saying no, or an actual limitation such as understanding people, being able to make eye contact with someone, being able to hold and engage in conversation with other people, making that connection to other people, whatever that is. So I've put myself in a box plenty of times. But despite putting myself in that box, I've realized that I can always overcome certain things, and I'm always striving to improve on myself. Just because I have autism doesn't mean that I'm going to allow that to define who I am. I'm going to allow myself to define who I am. I'm going to be who I want to be. And that doesn't mean I'm trying to overcome my autism, no. It means that I'm trying to be Arman to the best. There are parts of my autism that I really like. I have a really great memory. I see patterns in things. I'm able to figure out certain things really quickly. I have a different perspective on things that a lot of people don't have. Like, I don't know what that different perspective is. People are like, wow, I didn't think of things that way, Arman, that's very out of the box. So there are a lot of things about my autism that I like, but if something's holding me back, such as being able to relate to someone, being able to get a girlfriend because I can't hold up a conversation, then I'm going to overcome that. So remember, I'm not asking you to be normal or be neurotypical or to even fit within this rule. I'm asking you to live your life to the best of your ability. What I do is I make a list of things. How can I do better? Once a week I go over how can I do better. What areas of my life am I lacking in? What aspects of myself can be improved on? Many of these things aren't even autism related, but I always strive to improve myself. I've always strived to improve myself since high school, I believe. And when you always strive to become a better person, you'll become a better person. But when you accept who you are, and there's nothing wrong in accepting who you are, but you have to be at that place. But if you have flaws and problems, and you're aware of these flaws and problems, and you're aware of the limitations that they put on you, they're going to remain limitations until you do something about it. And so we put ourselves in a box. Our parents put ourselves in a box. Society puts us in a box. But the choice to be in that box, that's up to us. So you have a choice. You can live in a box, not live your life to the fullest, or you can strive to go above and beyond and live the life you want to live. But it takes courage, and it's not always comfortable going outside the box. Sometimes it feels icky. Sometimes it feels unnatural. I know because I've been there. There are a lot of times where I've gone outside this box and I didn't like it, but now having the knowledge of what's there and then having knowledge of where I came from, I can put the two together and I have, the perspective of both worlds. So that is what I have to say today. I'm really working on not saying, I really apologize for the disruptions on that. And I thank you, and I wish everyone an awesome day of awesomeness.